100 home repairs you don't need to call a pro for. You may think some home repairs are out of your leagues, but even beginners diets can handle many of those fixes and save a lot of money in the process. 1. How to replace a toilet. Whether you are replacing a toilet or removing the old one for a remodel and repairing it afterward so it does not leak. Those die home improvement tips will help you do it faster and with fewer problems. Second, refreshing your one hand out. Intimidated by this simplex dating project. Don't be if you have the will and hold there to yourself. You can refresh the hardwood floors in the major areas of your home. You don't necessarily need to stand, but if the floor is damaged enough to warrant buffing, checks out your local hardware store and rent the equipment for anywhere from 4 to 48 hours. Here is how to finish your hardwood floors. 3. Fix a purchase lounge. Achieving a launch does not have to be a constant struggle, and you don't have to pay big bucks for a launch service to does your weight with chemicals. Thus, growing healthy green grass is mainly just a matter of knowing what to give your lunch and when to give it. Will you teach you how to repair a purchase lounge? 4. Garbage disposal repair. A garbage disposal is a bit sketch which it is turned on and the place are noisy tipping up kitchen waste. But if your disposal gets strictly fair not, it is easy to clean out the gunks and get rid of the smell. If the splash got needs replacing, you can do that in 20 minutes. If you need to replace the entire disposal, you can replace it yourself. Fix a small dishwasher. Stop bad dishwasher orders by cleaning food scraps from the tap and running a dishwasher cleaner thought a cycle. Fixing a small dishwasher is a fairly simple home improvement. 6. Fix loads cabinet doors. Trade or listening to thoughts cabinet doors being shut, peeled and stick door and donuts bumps are the solution for lock kitchen cabinets. Get a pack of 20 at home center for a few dollars or online at Amazon. Make sure the back of the doors is clean so the bumpers will stick. Then place one at the top corner and another at the bottom. 7. How to replace auto lights. The auto lights bulbs that burn out most often are the talent: stop, turn, signal, backup, and headlight bulbs. But there are many other bulbs in a vehicle that could use your attention. To here will you show you how to replace automatic light bulbs that often burn out and can affect your driving experience. 8 prompts allows shower head. Here is an easy home fix that can be used beyond the bathroom. Fix a wobbly shower head or any wobbly pipe with a few squirts of expanding prompts. The prompts encase the pipe in the wall and lock it into place, eliminating the wobbly so your shortening will work like new. Can you think of any an answers homes fix? How to cover up a ceiling stain? I thought sealing water stains with a spice on product called Upshot by Carp. It is balanced too much and aggregate ceiling and even has market price tip, which makes installation and brace. Lay a drop cloth on the floors and tape plastic on the walls before you spray. 10. How to fix roof vents. Checks for checks housings on plastic roof vents and broken stems on metal ones. You might be tempted to throw calc at the problem, but that solution won't that last long. There is really no fix other than replacing the damaged vents. Also look for plants on missing nails at the base bottom edges. Replace them with rubber washed screws. In most chances, you can remove nuts under the signatures on both sides of the vent to pull it free. There will be nuts access the top of the vent too. Usually, you can also work thrust lost without removing singles. Screws the bottom in place with rubber washes. Screws squeezes out a bit of clock beneath the signals on both sides of the vent to hold the signals down and to add a water barrier that is much easier than renaining the signals. 11. How to get dents out of wood. Dents wood surfaces can be annoying, but fret not, they can be fixed. All you need to get dents out of wood is a damp cloth and iron. 12. Circuit breakers. It is not uncommon for power switches and breakers to be accidentally turned off when other appliances are being installed. Homeowners are encouraged to check their circuit breaker to make sure the issue is not as simple as needing to turn a switch back on. A circuit breaker is typically located in the grate. Although in some homes the circuit breaker can be found in the basement, hallway or storeroom. 13. Whether stepping is easy. If you can see light creeping beneath the internal doors, air is also escaping. Grab a few packets of self-advice hours from where spring carrying and go to trance. Saying any and all doors that leads outside. Weight is being already installed, but you are still suffering from a high gas bill. It might be time to replace the strips installed by reviews owners. Fortunately, it is easy to install while stripping yourself. 14. How to unclog clothing drains. Most cloth stains are casual by hair or greasy grams, and you can clear them out yourself. Skip the chemical drain cleaner and go a plunger to clear the cloth and give save on a server call. Even serious rain cloth in the distant days of your plumbing can be fixed without a pro. Learning how to prevent rain cloth in the first place is also a brilliant die skill. Standing stainless steel appliance. Standing steel appliance with fine stained paper and rubbing compound buff out ugly scratches in your skin. Stainless steel. 15. How to touch up keep it auto paint. If you don't over paint chips with a touch up paint, they will rust and you will have a much bigger problem on your hands. Repairing chips Carp paint is easy. Just buy touch up paint. Find tip paint applications and wax and gouts remover from any auto paint store. Clean the chips with the wax and grease remover and let it dry. Then dip the packet in the paint and dip it onto the chips. Don't add too much or the paint will dip. Let it dry completely and apply wax after 30 days. Finish your car paint touch-up. 17. Glove wax for stocky drawers. Glove wax, a household prefix wax commonly used for making candles and canning foods. Wax rods for mounting a skyly wooden driver. Simply wrap the block of wax along the wooden driver shoulder and any other points of friction on the dryer. Then replace the dryer and will feel a significant difference in its operation. 18. Solution for a small leak. Some roof leaks are thought to locate something in the water show up at a cleaning spot distant from the lake. If your ceiling has a plastic buffers between the dowel and the attic insulation, push the insulation aside and look for flow stains on the plastic. Often water runs to opening in the buffering such as ceiling light fixtures. If you can see any talented flock marks and signs the stain is fairly small, Look at the underside of the roof for sensors. The sensor is a nail that missed the priming members. In this case, when the carpenter nailed the roof sheet wing to the reverse molecule that escapes into the cold effect from the room's below obtain conditions on cold nights. Sometimes you can spot this if you climb up into your attic on a cold night. The night will look white because they are frosted. When the attic heats up a bit during the day, the frost melts and drips the nights frost up at night again, and so on. The solution is to simply clip the nail with a side cutting pliers. 19. Fix a loose cabinet knob. Any handle or knob that comes loose once is likely to come loose again. Put a permanent stop to this problem with a knob on it and receiver like a seat lock. Don't worry if you want to replace your cabinet hardware sometime in the future. The knob will still comes up with a screwdriver. 20. Fix a wallpaper stem. If you have a wallpaper stem that is coming apart, reactivate the past around the globe with a rag squat in warm water. Hold the rag over the area for a minute or two, and then carefully open the globe and title larger so you will have more room for the sailors. Secret steam sailors with white glue work in a pinch into the gap and press the paper to the wall with a ruler. Clean off the excess sailors with a sponge. 21. Straighten a blend. Unmarinated mini blend with a mini blade stick is just slide it over the damaged slot and squirt the product called the mini banks work on one in metal stick and is available for about $10. Hot glue gun users fix wobbly furniture with a plenty. You can fix a wobbly bench or table with your pocket change. Add a dab of hot glue to a coin and attach it to the problem area. The coin will act like a seam leaving out the furniture piece. Replace engine air filter. Inspect and replace your engine air filter. Just unscrew or unclip the air filter box retainers and remove the old filter. Then check the filter to see how much light passes through by holding a soft light behind it. If the filter bucket 50% of more of the light, replace the filter. If not, put it back in. Secure the air filter box cover and keep driving. It is one of the easiest things you can do to fix up cars. Fix a small washing machine. stop bad odors in your cloth washer by running a cycle with special mold killing tablet and by being two door open to promote drying. Regular cleaning is the quickest way to fix a small washing machine. 26. Repairing decks. Many things can do wrong with a deck. Missing screws, wire pad, bolt scapulars, woodly ranges. Fortunately, many of those problems are within the scope of the average dyer. Inspect your deck for 7 common deck problems and then repair whatever needs fixing. 27. Repairing walls. The wall is a bare wire and it is surprisingly easy to damage. The good news is that the average dowel, ring or hole can be easily patched. It is also easy to repair checks in drywall. Got appropriate drywall nails or coils, you can fix those too. 32. Repairing and replacing doors. But a problem can befall your home's doors, especially outdoors doors that may start to sag, stick, develop drop, or experience other issue. Fixing or replacing a door is well within the capabilities of most homeowners, especially if you have a partner to help out, from installing new weather stripping to replacing the lock. You can handle it. Lubricate a lock with a pencil. Don't give up on a stick lock. You can fix it with a pencil. Simply rub the teeth of your key with the pencil. Clothing it generally with graphics. Insert the key in the lock, which will deposit the lubricant inside. Repeat as needed. Unit the key guides in smoothly. Use car wax in your kitchen. If you want stainless steel kitchen appliance, you may want to consider using car wax to clean them rather than a surface cleaner. This handily will help your kitchen appliance rise fit, fingerprint and small gas. 35. Fix leaking plumbing pipe. There are simple ways to find and stop common water leak before they cause rot and other expensive damage. You will find most of those leaks around bathtub and showers, sinks, skins and toilets. Finding and repairing plumbing leaks can be sticky, but it is possible to try. Fix a broken light fixture. Replacing a light fixture is one of those jobs that is theoretically quick and simple, but often becomes an 3 hours series of problems. We take care with two of our master electricians. They are seen all of Trump's fractions and of separate those tips to help diets thought the job quicker and safer. Fixing a chair. This easy home fix is one we will definitely want to keep handy. Trying to keep a risky old chair together without going through the trouble of taking it apart and regulating it. The simple fix for a woody chair is to just deeply pilot holes and drive seam hits step method the bottom of the ranks and into the legs. Unclog a toilet with this soap. If the toilet plugger does not seem to be doing the stick, try this solution before you reach for the snack. Equate about half cup of liquid soap in and let it sit for a while. The liquid soap reduces friction and will often allow the contents of the bowl to silder on top. A quick coat of paint. Almost nothing is quicker, either or represents a room more than a new cost of paint. Even switching up a bright white for a steady bright glow can change your whole perspective and give up a stunning point of new cloth and direction. Gallons of paint range from $30 to $50 and with premier paint combinations. We will likely only need a glove or less to finish an average size room. Add another $10 and you will be set with rollers, paintbrush and painter's tapes. This painting a room yourself could potentially save you thousands over the cost of a professional painter. 46. Repair a regular's windows. Instead of forking over $5,000 to $10,000 to replace all of your old windows with brand new ones, consider repairing all windows yourself. With a few hundred dollars in springs, stains, paper, paint, windows, glass, etc., will be prepared to realize every window in your house. Thought it can be a third time consuming. You can price this the budget by room, removing windows one by one to paint, regulate, and if necessary, replace any cracked glass. Get standard glazing your windows here. Fix holes in seating. Nail holes in aluminum and bendy siding are thought to repair without replacing the entire piece, but a scope or color must take out from a seating superlink will solve the problem for a lot less money and aggravations. Fix a broken drivers. If you are interested, then you and to part 2. Part 2 more learned. So turn with us, stay us. Thank you for the watching video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment.